All right, let's start getting into it. What is up, everybody? What is up? Welcome in. Why is there so much feedback? Oh, boy. Hopefully that got rid of the feedback. Okay, it did. So, looking at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's been a little choppy today. Looks like the sellers and buyers, they have been arguing. And it's also caused my current trade to give me two opportunities to get out of it, and I didn't. So now I'm probably going to pay the price by getting stopped out, but that is the game that we play. Anyways, looking at Bitcoin right now, we did the TA yesterday. We're looking for anywhere between 1.37 or 2.82% move to the upside. We have put in another technical higher low, holding on to $93,725 as support. Normally speaking, with this uptrend right here breaking and a bearish backtest looking like it would come in, if we did not have a monthly candle close tomorrow, I would probably be shorting this. I would definitely be looking to short this. But with a monthly candle close, that does cause for some weird volatility. And yeah, we're just dealing with that. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the liquidation heat map. Oh my goodness. Let's get a quick refresh here. So for those of you who don't know, whenever you choose symbol, it kind of gives you an overview of the whole market, all the exchanges together, and it shows you where all the liquidity is. So just a little heads up there. But Bitcoin looks like you got some liquidity to the downside on 24-hour. We've already had a bunch of longs wiped out. You got that nice huge order block of shorts sitting right above you, over $300 million on just the 24-hour time frame. Checking out your weekly time frame, we were looking at this yesterday. There was a massive block. It got bigger. Oh man, there's like over $2 billion in shorts sitting right overhead. And the bulls cannot go up and touch it. So that's posing a big problem. As if they're thinking markets could come down. Noted, on the flip side, markets go up, we're going to have a major short squeeze, and that could push us all the way up to overhead resistance, sitting at 102,593. That is your monthly overhead resistance. Your weekly overhead resistance is at 104,372. We're looking at your YouTube studio screen. Wait. Why the... Oh, boy. I don't even know why it's on this. Let me fix that. Don't know why it's on that. Jeez. I might as well start over, right? Thank you, Bernard. I appreciate that. My goodness, I didn't catch that at all. So, yeah. We'll go back over this real quick. Bitcoin's still looking for upside. We broke down out of this recent uptrend. Generally speaking, I would normally look to short this. However, we have a monthly candle close tomorrow, so that could cause some weird volatility. Looking at your liquidation heat map, all of your liquidity is overhead. And it's like over $2 billion worth. It is absolutely insane the amount of open interest in shorts right now that I would guess the bulls would try and take. Looking at the 24-hour, it looks way less crazy. You can see the longs are already getting liquidated, but we're popping up out of there. They could go after these shorts, which is over $300 million. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But the bears might be in control. Also, thanks to this weird choppy movement, it has made fifth like HQZ. I appreciate you, man. It has made to where my trade that I'm currently in is looking like I could have taken profits earlier twice. I didn't, and now I'm probably getting stopped out. Weird audio? What do you mean weird audio? What is going on with the audio? Fifth like HQZ. Oh shit. That is weird audio. Hold on. There's... Jesus Christ. Jeez. Does this help? Let's see. Is that better? Let's find out. That is weird audio. Hold on. There's... Jesus Christ. Jeez. Does this help? Oh, that's way better. Okay, cool. Let's see, is that better? Jeez. Yeah, frustrating. My computer reset, and of course, had to change everything. So that's always fun. I love updates. Love updates. Yeah. So Bitcoin right now, I, honestly, flip of a coin. Flip of a coin right now. What way it's gonna go? You're sitting neutral as ever. Yeah, better, but turn it up. It's at 100%. I can't turn it up. That's as high as we're going. I could pull it closer. Actually, hold on. I probably need to just unplug it. Alright, maybe we can finish with the random gymnastics of audio. I hate updates. I really hate updates. Now I gotta listen for it. Ah, this sucks. Alright, maybe we can finish with the random gymnastics of audio. Okay, I'm okay with that. Oh, you're good? I had to turn up the volume up? Oh, HQ's okay. Alright, it was on your end. Thanks a lot. Alrighty, where was I? I lost track of what I was talking about. What's up, Love Guru? How you doing? Whale alert, Porky. Billions are being moved around? Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Got to put some fear in the market, you know? But yeah, right now for Bitcoin, we really could be a flip of a coin, up or down. Take your bets. We're still above the 50 simple on the 4 hour as well. Starting to catch some bids, but Cypher B is telling us it's time to sell on the 4 hour. We will see what happens. We are at the whims and mercy of the whales. Alright guys, so the list that I got for you guys today. Porky, blessing bro. What is up, Joel? How you doing? We're going to be checking out Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Bonk, VRA, Ali Gold, AGL, D, Uniswap, API3, and Filecoin on the crypto side. On the stock side, we're going to be looking at Amazon again, Nvidia, Tesla, Bank of America, and HIMS. This was the pick of Grok, so that's what we're going to look at. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into Ethereum. Let's see what it's doing. And same thing, kind of didn't do much. You didn't quite make it up that 2.72% we were looking for. You got into that zone where you could sell, and then it just pulled back on you. Same thing happened to me on the bonk trade today, which irritating, just irritating. But oh well, it's on me for not taking profits. Should have, but I was caring for my children. Ah, darn it. Can I get some blessings? Joel! Oh, man. Alright, so Ethereum right now, everything is still standing the exact same. It looks like you're flagging out. Looks like you still could make it to 1942. It's just moving at the pace of a snail. So, let's go Ethereum. You have hope. XRP coming up next. We have a bit of a pullback. We're looking for that 4.32% downside move, and looks like we started it. So that's kind of nice. If we do get that formal back test, great. You still have the opportunity of hitting $2.45. It is still in play until otherwise. If you break 209, that's more than likely going to break structure, and you're going to look for way further downside. So XRP hanging in the balance. But if you were in on this trade yesterday, well, it looks like it's starting to play out. Moving on from this one, we have Solana. So Solana, we are doing nothing. We broke our uptrend, and now we're seeing what's going to happen next. However, on the 4 hour, this is looking kind of bad because you are underneath your 50 simple moving average. That's not great. XRP will replace gold? No. Just objectively, no. I'm sorry. No, it won't. But they could hold gold because they have a stable coin that they need to back with something. So they could hold some gold. I'm still looking for the possibility of the 7% upside, but
If you clear this low right here at 144.47, I'm thinking you're more than likely going to come all the way back down to 135. Thinking that's probably going to happen. XRP to $58. No. Not anytime soon. Who knows? Maybe in the distant future when cities are roaming around on mechanical tanks and it's like the Hunger Games of cities. Maybe that's when XRP will be worth that much. And people are calling Twinkies Inkies. Maybe then. I forgot what that movie was called, but I enjoyed it. Anyways, Solana, same thing, flip of a coin, but you're sitting right on that 50% retrace. Still looks like you have full play, full opportunity to go up to 171 or even 175. So keep this one in mind. I'm still bullish until proven otherwise. Now, moving on from Solana, we have Bonk. Now, Bonk is the trade I'm currently in, and I'm currently getting roasted on. They are coming for that stop loss. Looking at the 4 hour, it looks like dog poop. I'm not going to lie. It looks terrible. You're still coming down. You have a sell signal, but your stochastic looks beautiful. It's like dragging on the ground. It's so bad. Looking at the 1 hour, you're fully resetting your stochastic. It's like, hey, we could rally tonight, but I had 2 opportunities to get out today. Based off the 15-minute time frame, I did not take either one, and now I'm sweating it out because on the trade we are currently down 19% on a 15x long. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But oh well, we'll see what happens. Stop loss is in place for a reason. Either stop me out or give me my profits, baby. All right, moving on from here, we have VRA, and this is sort of like a victory lap, also a kick in the butt, because I got out of this one this morning. That was dumb, because we started moving. We're looking for 33% upside, and noted, from this move back here, you finally made the measured move. So from where we started that uptrend, had you decided to jump in there and be the most patient hermit of all time, you could have rode this thing up for 13% and a beautiful trade setup. I didn't have the patience. Is what it is. Thank you, boo. I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. I'll touch you later.
No.
Why? No. I tried, guys. I tried. She said no. And no means maybe. I'm gonna pull out the vodka soda. Anyways, I'm just joking. I'm joking. But right now, yeah, we're looking for VRA to start doing a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. So we'll see how it goes. I am currently holding this one, so I don't feel all the way bad. But, you know, my accumulation range stops as soon as you break this 2222 level. So I am accumulating right now. I just wanted to be in on the leverage trade, but man, this thing was not moving this morning. It was bad. Anyways, moving on from here, we have Alley Gold, which I told you about, I believe yesterday or the day before. Let's go see what happened there. So Alley Gold. Beautiful movement to the upside, came lower than expected, so either way, would have gotten stopped out of the trade, but that was a beautiful move to the upside. Now it looks like we're resetting. This is nice. This is very nice. So on a reset, because you are now on a confirmed breakout, you could find yourself coming down almost to where you're at, even a little bit deeper. Coming back down to 89 cents would be welcomed as well. You're above all of your moving averages, but your next leg up is the thing you're focused on. $1.31 could be coming. So Alley Gold could see another 24% upside after a 50% retrace. On the longer term, you're looking for $1.21. So anywhere between 24 and the possible 33% upside. Guess you're not popping the HIMS pill tonight? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. It seems like a lot of things are just holding. Holding till Bitcoin breaks its stalemate? Yeah, probably. I mean, it is extremely choppy, so that's why I'm just letting my trade play out. Whether I make profit or I get stopped out, I'm not really worried about it. If I feel like day trading, this is the best environment to day trade on the 5 minute. The 5 minute time frame is playing out very often, so that's the only time that I like to trade on the 5 minute. However, I had the kids today. I couldn't focus on the charts. I wasn't about that life. Tomorrow, though, when I get back from training people in the morning, you bet your sweet ass I'm going to be staring at these charts non-stop. The wife is home tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic. Sorry, Grok. Nice insight, Bernard. That's pretty funny. Alrighty, so that's VRA right now, or Ali Gold right now. Let's check out Uniswap. So I was looking at Uniswap, trying to get into a trade on this. It looked good earlier, and then I just did. Oh, good thing I didn't. Holy shit! All right, so we did hit support though. That's nice. We're sitting on top of support, catching a bounce. Your 1 hour doesn't look bad. Looks like you reset. The only problem is you reset with bullish divergence. Now you're waiting for another set of bullish divergence. Ugh. Gross. Let's check your 4 hour, see if it reset as well. So 4 hour, it is showing not really bullish divergence, but it is a technical higher low. So you could rally off this, but gross. I might wait for this one for Thursday morning before I try and trade it. Here's the current downtrend you're looking at. Anyways, we shall see if this holds. If it does, you have a lot of upside. And I mean like a lot of upside. Because you're looking at this entire move here. Because that is just below a 50% retrace. You'd be looking for $7.06 on your next leg up. So if we are bullish to start off May, this thing could rally 32%. I'm okay with that. I am A-okay with that. Alright, moving on from Uniswap. We have API 3. API 3 caught my attention for its 1 hour time frame earlier today, and maybe it'll catch your attention as well. We have this beautiful uptrend right here, but if we go to this 1 hour, I didn't even realize the 4 hour just backtested its 100. Didn't realize that at all. But looking at the 1 hour time frame, you can see you have a low here, a higher low sitting on your 786 retracement, nice deep retracement, but hidden bullish divergence technically has been made. And I say technically because it's such a mild higher low that you might even just call this a double bottom. It's very mild. So I'm grasping at straws here. But you know what? In a sideways market, every little bit can make the change. But yeah, your upside move from this right here is actually kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Kind of cute. Because you'd be looking at this and measured moves to get up to 94 cents and a breakout. So this is kind of a big deal. You could see a 20% rise out of API 3. I'm interested to see if it'll do it. I'm probably not going to trade this one, at least not tonight. I'll look at it in the morning, see if I like it, but as of overnight, no, I'm not trading this. All right, last one, FIL for the cryptos. For the cryptos, as has been said in chat. So FIL doing a great job maintaining its higher lows. It has reset. It's still maintaining these higher lows, but this rounded top here, that has me a little worried. On a bullish case, you could see another 16% upside. However, we do have this level just below that would still set up for a higher low as well as hitting a level of support. We're going to have to wait and see what happens on Filecoin. Once again, if you're not already in a trade on this one from back here, you might want to wait. Just a thought. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your own money. I'm not your dad. I am my children's dad. All I'm saying is me personally, I would not take this trade just yet because of the uncertainty about tomorrow morning. There's economic data that's going to be released tomorrow, and that could cause the markets to act really weird. So yeah, anyways, moving on from this, we have the stonks. Let's go out to the daily. Let's first off see how I did with Amazon from yesterday. AMZN, Amazon. So Amazon here, we broke out, but we had a negative 0.17 on the day. So we did nothing at all. Boring AF. Stochastic's kind of high, so we might be looking for that higher low before we try making a move up. But I do believe the low might be in for Amazon. Just maybe. It's looking pretty decent, in my opinion, especially with the supposed bullish divergence, or yeah, I say supposed, more like a double bottom. Yeah, double bottom on relative strength while setting the low, then a higher low. You're expecting it to play out to the upside. We will see if it happens, because it just got a death cross, and that probably made a lot of traders in the Amazon trade to be like, whoop, not touching it. So we'll see. Moving on from Amazon, we have Nvidia, which I'm going to be honest with you guys, I bought some because I do believe this is a fantastic area to buy some Nvidia. After a 43% drop, holding above $94 seems really nice. At least it broke above 50 on the RSI. You're right, Jim. At least it did that. But yeah, I already bought some Nvidia. I do believe the lows are going to be in, and I'm kind of banking on this 96% to the upside, getting you up to 217. So when I figure out how to open up some options on this bad boy, I'm probably going to do that too. But I'm going to put it deep in the money, where it's going to be like, oh, make sure that I have all the way until December to cash out on this bad boy. But I think they're about to do pretty well. I really do think they're about to do pretty well. All right, Nvidia, that's done. Tesla, I keep wanting to do USDT because I'm used to crypto. All right, Tesla here. Tesla doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it broke your downtrend today. Look at that Tesla showing up after a death cross also. Damn. Buying Nvidia is a great move. Yeah, I definitely bought some Nvidia. So I'm holding that. I sold off last time way too early. So now I'm just basically going to hold it for the next like 5 years. I have a feeling it could be one of the companies now deemed too big to fail. So I think now you just invest in it perpetually forever. And you just wait, just sit on it. Just like, oh, cool, we have more. Oh, we got some extra money? Buy some Nvidia. Fuck it. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, so Tesla broke out of its downtrend. Fantastic. You had bullish divergence and a higher low. That's really all they needed. So now we're looking for a golden retrace first, of course. So on Tesla, I think now might be the time to buy. But we're looking to go up to 385. Not bad. Honestly, I think this could happen in the near future. 33% upside. This doesn't look bad whatsoever in my opinion. Wow, is the bonk trade getting saved? Holy shit. Bonk trade getting saved right now. We're only down 8%, 7%. Let's go bonk. Woo! All right. Tesla up 2% on the day. Not bad, not bad. All right, Bank of America. Now, I don't think I'll ever want to trade banking stocks, but if the Fed cuts interest rates, Bank of America is going to be absolutely amazing. Elon has a long way to recoup the $100 billion he lost. I mean, I don't think he's too worried about it. But yeah, you're right. He does have a long way to go. All right, so Bank of America. You had a downtrend that you broke out of. Wow, so much for all that downside. You broke out of it. Jeez. So I guess the markets might be wanting to price in rate cuts. Who knows? Wait, did we break out of it? Yes, we did. We are broken out of it as of today, up 0.53%. 0.53 got us out of there. That is wild. Let's get rid of that. Let's go into our weekly. You have a lower high. Hold on. You had bearish divergence? Oh, wait a minute. Hey, you reset though. Hidden bullish divergence. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, weekly hidden bullish divergence. Sure. Why not? What the fuck? I didn't expect to see that out of a banking stock. That's insane. What kind of retrace was that? I bet it was a 50%. I bet it was. You got a 618. Oh my goodness. That's actually beautiful. So now if you continue this uptrend, that Bank of America is going to be worthwhile? Go figure. $61 is your target? You're just about to break out? That's crazy. All right. Well, you could see 54% rise out of Bank of America. Who would have thought? Okay. Honestly, was not expecting that. All right, hymns. Wait, hold on. What's the daily look like? Can you even touch this right now? I would like the stochastic to reset, but dang, you could technically play around with this. No bullish divergence yet. You just got oversold. You're waiting for a higher low. I just took out another 3x long on the like button. Take profits at 33 likes. It would be nice if we got 33 likes, but we don't even have 33 viewers. I can't hold on to the viewers. Nobody likes it anymore, especially on members only night. People really hate it. It's kind of weird. So right now, if we decided to pull back, you might see yourself come down to 36, maybe 35.94 might be the entry of a lifetime here for a banking stock. We're going to have to wait and find out. But yeah, Bank of America looks really good on the weekly time frame. Looks really good. End of the year, you might see a 56% rise. Crazy. Hymns. All right, last one I got for you is hymns. Let me just click on the chart, but let's write this down. Jim, you would like to get BXL. Okay, I'll just write it. BXSL. There we go. NKN and GFI. Got you covered. GFI, nice candle. Spawned in. Oh no. Oh no. I want more opportunity to buy more of it. I would love if it just stopped rallying. I didn't look at the chart recently, so I don't know what it's doing. I also don't look at my portfolio when that happens either. What a great pullback. Double bottom? Are we on the weekly? That's impressive. That's actually impressive. We had 100% retrace here. That's impressive. Wow. That generally means you're doing something like this, where you're like, we got a deep retrace. Got that 786 retrace. I believe it's a 786. Hold on. Let me make sure on that. Yep, that's a 786 right there. I was ready to buy for a little while when he hit those 50, 40, 60 lows. Still bummed? Oh, man. Yeah, that's fair. Hims was up 23% today? Wow. Wowzers. Well, right now for Hims, we're looking for 54.67. That's really what we're looking for right now. It's another 55% move to the upside. If things get wet, wild, and crazy, you might see this thing rally up even more, going up to $110. Is ED really that apparent? Like, what? That's wild. 216% upside is a possibility? All right, Hims. Let's go. Checking out your 1 hour or your daily. Daily doesn't look bad. Looks like it wants to try and pull back a little bit because you just got a little hot with that gap up. I would first expect it to fill the gap before running more to the upside. You had a downtrend you distinctively broke out of. You're like, what downtrend? We out of there. And not only did you break out of it, you gapped the day after. That's crazy. Must have had earnings or something. Must have. But man, oh man, that is wild. As soon as you get that higher low, you can set up for trades for this one. That looks good. But a 618 golden retrace, you're still looking for this $54 mark. Not bad. Not bad. All right, moving on to the requests. We have 3. So let's first check out BXSL. Blackstone. Blackstone, beautiful retracement. You're above the 50% retrace. Looks like you're getting that bearish. bearish touch, you still could see more downside. It is a possibility, but let's check your weekly, because we are probably going to get some form of trade deal. Oh my goodness gracious. The last time you saw this level, your RSI was sitting at 45? Like, look at the difference here. RSI was sitting at 45 last time you were at this same level. Now, you got all the way down to 32. I'm going to just get rid of this bearish idea for now and wait and see if we get a lower high. Because, wow. Because as soon as you get a higher low, buy this thing. Just jump on in there. This thing looks strong as heck. That is insanity. If this does rally, if this is your low being put in at $25.84, that means on the next leg up, you could find yourself at $42. You're just waiting for the daily to reset. That's amazing. That's an oversold bounce if I've ever seen one. You more than likely got the bearish 5-0. There you go. You're sitting at it. You're right at that bearish 5-0. So you could pull back a little bit, create your higher low. I would look for support between $28, $26. And then after that, rally on, baby. Rally on. I guess I should probably bring in the fibs to see what the actual target would be. Yeah, it looks like 27.46 would be a great target to jump on in here. The yield is really nice on this thing. 77 cents per share. Wow. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But yeah, this thing looks like it had its pullback and it's ready to keep on running. That is absolutely crazy. So let's just say you did come all the way back down to confirm your lows. You could find yourself going up 58%. Is that going to be the theme of the stock market? 50-something% for everything? Crazy. Anyways, it is a stock. Give it time. It'll do it. Give it time. It'll do it. All right. NKN. Let's see what NKN is doing these days. Beautiful movements. Beautiful movement. Hanging on to support. What was once acting as resistance now is starting to act as support. Daily stochastic could look a heck of a lot better. Still have a sell signal on your cipher B. You have a sell signal on your 4-hour as well. That's not great. But just like Bonk, you have this stochastic that's like it wants to go up. Last time you were dragging your nuts on the ground was back here and you took off from that. I would guess that you're going to take off again. Fact of the matter is, you are showing signs of hidden bullish divergence. So let's just give you the benefit of the doubt that you are going to catch some bids, but maybe, just maybe, you get some weird wick to the downside. You could come as low as 3 cents. That could be the worst, darkest day of all. However, that would be a formal backtest of not only your 200, but also your 100 simple moving averages on the 4-hour. And that would still line you up for a beautiful move to the upside, which would lead you to basically your previous highs. So this could be the move that you're looking for. Another 66% move to the upside. However, we can't ignore the elephant in the room. That's this large structure here. If you maintain higher lows, 8 cents could be coming. From where you're at right this moment, 143% upside. Not to mention, you have a golden retrace sitting up here. So you're still waiting for that to happen. It's just, might have gotten a little overzealous. You might have to wait until next month. Might have to wait. But still bullish on this one. It's just kind of resetting in a very slow manner. Resetting. All right, GFI and the last request of the day, surprisingly. GFI. Goldfinch. Where do we normally look at this? There we go. Oh my god. I didn't buy enough. God dang it. Beautiful holding of support though. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. So Goldfinch, as of right this moment, we might see it go up to $1.53. Talk about coming out of the depths. Oh man, that's wild. Noted. you do have bearish divergence. You have a lot of bearish divergence. Still want to see a lower high and then roll over. Give me that pullback. I'll buy the pullback. It's okay. It's all right. I'll buy it. But man, that thing looks strong. They gave us no time to buy in that value zone. You're right. They gave us no time, and that's kind of normal. So I can't wait until this thing has futures, because as soon as it does, you know they're going to sell off. You know they're going to sell off. They're going to sell off nonstop. They're going to be like, oh, we can make money to the downside now. Great. Let me just double check real quick. Just make sure. Yeah. Can't do futures. Hold on. Gotta make sure. Yeah, we can't even do futures on this thing. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, man. But yeah, so right now, market looks a little bit wonky. It looks like overnight, Bitcoin wants to finally rally, which is nice. It's up 0.89% right now, trying to stop everybody out that they can. Looks like they're going to try and do that liquidity grab. If they manage to get to 97,374, looking back at the liquidation heat map, yeah, they would clear out a lot of those shorts. If you look at the weekly time frame, 97,393, they would take the entirety of the $2 billion in shorts that are sitting there, ready for the taking. I guess it's more than 2 billion. I'm just not doing the math again, but there's a ton in shorts. It is massive. So I personally hope they steal it, because then my bonk trade will get the entirety of the 22% I'm looking for. Would be really nice to catch that W right before the new month starts. Would be real nice. Would make my stats look good. Speaking of stats, guys. So on the copy trade front, we have improved the stats. We improved them. I'm right there. I'm back on the front page, baby. Back. Yes. So hopefully I can stay there this time. We'll see. We will see. I'm not going to do any copy trading until, if the market looks good in the morning, I'll do a copy trade. If it doesn't look good in the morning, I'm not doing it until Thursday. Bring that Thursday volume in, and I'll be okay. But before Thursday, nah. If it doesn't look good tomorrow, I'm definitely not gonna put my stats at risk. Not gonna do it. But yeah, that copy trade side, I didn't realize it showed how much I've made in the last 7 days. I was like, that's kind of damning. I don't like people knowing how much I made. That's bad. But oh well. I guess it matters for the statistics. Whatever. Thanks for TA Porky. No problem, Jim. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. That is it for today. We killed it. 40 minutes. Hardly any. You guys are nice. Thanks for letting me get out early. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. If you could hit the like button, that would be fantastic. I'm going to get on out of here. I'll see you all in Discord, I guess. Other than that, I hope you have a great day. If you're new here, understand Discord's absolutely free. A lot of stuff in there. Just join it. Just do that. All right, guys. Keep your stop losses tight. Deuces. I'm out of here. You playing tonight? I might play a little bit, Rich. I might. I'm going to eat real quick. I think I might jump on. I think so. Legend. I wish I was a legend. I wish. One day. Maybe I will be. One day. All right, guys. I'm getting on out of here. Deuces, everybody. Deuces.